Hello everyone, this is Angel Arts. After 2 months of auditions, interviews, and an unprecedented, never before done chemistry read, we are finally at the point where we can announce the final roster for the upcoming Athenaeum Tabletop Campaign. That is campaign number 8. Incredible, right? So, one more time, thank you again so much to everyone who auditioned. Thank you very much to all of the finalists who have gone through this entire process from beginning to end. I know it was nerve-wracking for all of you. I feel like it was really apparent throughout this whole process that I could have easily thrown all 12 of those names into a hat and just randomly picked out 5, and no matter what random groups of 5 that I would have picked out, they all would have ended up being a solid group. I really feel like I honestly could have. I can't go wrong, but I want to try to at least attempt to pick out what I believe is the best combination that I'm able to think of. And in fact, it wasn't just me. I had to recruit an entire committee of previous players from previous campaigns, 4 in total, who were able to sit down with me to just go over all of the candidates, go over the chemistry read, go over all of the interviews on auditions, and meticulously pick out who is going to be in this Athenaeum campaign. So thank you again to everyone who participated. As always, if you do not make it into the campaign this time, please try again. Please audition again. You have seen many people who have attempted to audition multiple times in the past, and I really feel that every time you do audition again, the improvement is very, very clear. So, without further ado, because I promised myself I would make this a lot shorter than my previous announcement video, here are the next generation of heroes. Here is the cast for the Athenaeum Tabletop Campaign.
Oh, why hello there. You're probably wondering why you're joining me out here in the Wood Hood today, so I'll be quick. I just wanted to very quickly say congratulations on making it into the Athenaeum campaign, Micah. I think we can all agree that you did an amazing job of both the audition and the interview, and my only recommendation is stay fabulous.
So it turns out, love is a superpower after all, especially for Frankie and Victor. Congratulations, Alex, you made it to the final roster. I wish you and the other players the best of luck in your upcoming adventures. Please do your best to have fun with the other players, enjoy your time with Hark, and probably don't fuck up the world too much. Worlds, plural. God, please don't fuck us all up. Please.
Hey everyone, just here to say I'm really sorry, Emily, that you didn't make it into the Pokemon campaign. But congratulations on making it to the Athenaeum campaign. I'm so excited, and I totally hope you find your sister. Oh my god.
Hello there, I'm Skull of the Past, here to announce that Joe has made it into the final roster of the Athenaeum campaign. Congratulations to you, Joe, and along with your fellow players, good luck.
Hi Thistle, I'm very pleased to let you know that you made it in. I'm really excited, and I'm pretty sure everyone else is really excited to see what our favorite pirate is going to do this season of a Hark campaign. Have fun, I know you will, and just have the confidence to go into this. You've earned it.
Congratulations to you 5 for making it into the main cast of this campaign. But wait, I think there's more. I think there's more for me to announce. So a lot of you have seen me do this in the past. Oh, wait, is it Hark? Is Hark just said there's more? Does this mean there's going to be a spin-off campaign? Does this mean there's going to be some one-shots with some of the, other finalists? Well, not exactly. So, one of the things that I asked every finalist individually, because something about the Athenaeum campaign opens it up to such a vast amount of possibilities. There's so many genres that we could explore into, and having 5 players who represent 5 genres, is not even going to come close to covering it. Because there's so much room for so many stories to be told and so many different characters and genres to explore, I asked all of the finalists individually, fairly early on in the process, how they would feel about having a party of 6 main characters instead of the 5 or 4 that I have normally done in my previous campaigns. And pretty much everyone in this roster has said that they were either okay with having 6 players, or actually preferred having 6 players in the group. Now, obviously, there are pros and cons to having a 6-player team. I mean, the obvious pro is that it allows us to have another player have the opportunity to play, which means, another genre and world to explore and another fun character to, introduce into this merry band of misfits. That's an obvious pro. But there's also cons, and, some of the major cons are that the more players you have at the table, the more, stretched the focus is. It might be a lot more challenging for people to share the spotlight with each other, because obviously it's easier to share the spotlight with less people. 5 people is certainly easier than 6. So I thought about it, and I was thinking about the people that I have in my roster, and I was wondering, are these 5 people capable of being very cooperative, being able to have truly cooperative role-playing with each other, so that they're not competing with each other, but they're actually supporting each other and guiding each other and making sure that they are able to maintain some semblance of equality when it comes to sharing the spotlight with each other. And I feel like they can. I really do feel like they're able to. And because I feel like this group can do it, I thought of a way that might help mitigate some of the cons of having a 6-player group. I feel like this might be a pretty decent compromise. It's an experiment, but I think it's a experimental compromise. So I'm calling the 6-player the 6th Power Ranger. If you don't know exactly where I'm going with this, because maybe you're not very familiar with the Power Rangers, I mean, I'm sure everyone has at least heard of the Power Rangers, but for those of you who don't really watch the show or never really saw the series, traditionally in the Power Rangers, there's normally, you've got your main cast of 5 Power Rangers. But then somewhere down the line, once those 5 characters have been established, and once, the world and the story and the villains and everything has been established, and each of the characters have had a good amount of time, to give their own, backstories and sharing their own spotlights with each other, then they sort of add on, whoa, there's a 6th Power Ranger that comes into the scene, and, sometime into the season, and when that 6th Power Ranger is introduced, then they are permanently a main cast member in the Power Rangers group. So that's sort of kind of what I am proposing here, that it would give us a chance for several sessions to have the 5 first 5 main characters establish themselves, get a feel for each other. It allows the players to get a feel for how everybody works and gives them a chance to master and figure out how to balance and cooperatively roleplay with each other, because it's easier to do that with 5 people than with 6 people right off the bat. And once they've had a chance to do that, not only establishing themselves as characters, but also as a group of players, then we'll introduce the 6th player. And from that point forward, the 6th player will then have a chance to obviously, give their moments to shine and focus more on their backstory and give them some of their spotlight until things, get into a little bit of an equilibrium. And my intention is for the 6th player, the 6th Power Ranger, to join the main cast before the halfway point. So they will still participate in a majority of the sessions. Please don't look at this thinking, I feel so bad for the 6th person because, they don't get to play in as many sessions as the others do. Well, keep in mind that the alternative is that the 6th player wouldn't have had a chance to play in the game at all, or at best would have had a one-shot session with the cast. This is meant to be something extra because I believe that these 6 players together can do it. This is meant to be an opportunity that would otherwise not be there in the first place. So that's the plan. And now that I have explained that there will be 6 main characters in this campaign for the very first time in Angel Art's YouTube channel history, I am happy to announce to you the 6th main cast member of the Athenaeum Tabletop Campaign is...
Congratulations, Adam, on making it in. I wish you and Lanik the best on your adventure.
There you have it. Congratulations, Adam, and congratulations to all 6 of you for making it into the campaign. I am so excited to have you all tell your individual stories, and also, more importantly, tell your stories collectively as a group, because this campaign is all about stories. It is a tribute to stories, a love letter to stories of all type, and I am so pumped to go through this journey and with you and just see how everything unfolds. So thank you everyone once again for watching and for supporting not only the people who made it in, but also supporting the people who didn't quite make it in this time, but maybe we'll see them again next year. Until next time, everybody, love yourselves and love each other.